What's going on, guys? TmarTn here, and I'm bringing you guys another episode of Modern Warfare 3 tips and tricks. But before we get into today's video, I just wanted to let you guys know what was up for the past couple of weeks on my channel. I've seen a lot of comments and a lot of tweets and things like, Trevor, where are you? You aren't uploading as much. And that's true. I think I had 2 videos in 2 weeks, which is totally unacceptable. I'm sorry about that, guys. What happened is I went back and I visited home. So as you guys know, I recently moved out here to LA, and I was feeling a little bit homesick. I wanted to see some friends and family before they started going back to school and things like that, and I took a nice little 2-week vacation to go home and hang out. So that's why I haven't uploaded as much, but I'm back in LA now, and I'm gonna get back on the grind. I've got a bunch of great videos for you guys, and we're getting closer and closer to Black Ops 2, which is super exciting. So be on the lookout for more videos from me. I'm sorry for the little break that I took, but we're gonna get back into it now. Anyway, in today's video, I wanted to talk about the new patch that just came out a couple of days ago that drastically changed like 5 or 6 weapons in Modern Warfare 3 in a very, very good way. So if you guys didn't know, there was a huge buff of a bunch of different weapons like the M16, FAD, UMP, PM9, AK47, and MP5. And this came out a couple of days ago, so I'm sorry if you guys have already seen a video or two about this. I think I saw one Wings video about the new M16, and I think I saw Sam did a video about gun patches, but it wasn't really too in depth. So that's what I wanted to do in this video, is go in depth with each weapon, let you know how exactly it changed, and then give you some personal opinions and let you know which ones I'm really enjoying now and which weapons you definitely have to check out. So anyway, first of all, starting off, the weapon I think was buffed the most is the M16. This thing is an absolute monster now, as you're going to see in this gameplay, and what was changed was the close range damage was buffed. It used to be a 3-shot kill up close, now it's just a 2-shot kill, so only 2 of the 3 bullets in a burst needs to hit somebody in order to get a kill. And this is super, super important because, as you guys know, the M16 is a burst fire weapon, so when you're in the same room with somebody, you're at a huge disadvantage if they have a fully auto weapon, because they can just spray you down, whereas you have to shoot in bursts and you have to be pretty accurate in order to get the kill. But now, since it only takes 2 out of the 3 shots to kill somebody, it's much, much easier. You can even put steady aim on your class and use it almost like a shotgun. It's that good. It's just, you know, it's really good. It's always been good at long range, and now it's actually pretty useful at short range as well. So overall, this is definitely a very good weapon you have to use. And another thing that was changed is its rate of fire was increased. So it went from 780 RPM to 880 RPM, which is it's a minor difference, but it does make a slight difference every now and then. And it kind of makes it more comparable to the Type 95 that I believe has a 1000 RPM. So the Type 95 is still slightly better, but the M16 is definitely more competitive with it now, and it's definitely a much, much better weapon. So make sure you try this bad boy out. Now, moving on, the second weapon that was changed was the FAD. And the FAD has always been kind of off and on for me. You know, it's really inconsistent. Some games I would do really well with it and I would love it. Other games I would feel like I was shooting BBs at people and I could never get a kill. So how this thing was changed is it used to be a 4-shot kill up close and a 5-shot kill at a distance, which is actually pretty bad for an assault rifle. Now it's just a 4-shot kill no matter what distance you're at and no matter what perks or proficiencies or attachments or, you know, whatever you're using. So it's just plain up, it's a 4-shot kill, even if you have a silencer on it. So you can now put a silencer on the FAD and it's only going to help you. There's going to be no negative effects. It's not going to decrease your range or damage at all. And also another thing that goes with this is the range proficiency is no longer needed on it. You know, it's a complete waste because it's not going to make you kill faster. No matter what you use, it's always going to be a 4-shot kill. It's always going to be consistent, and it's kind of a consistent killing machine now. So definitely check it out. It doesn't seem like that big of a difference, but you know, when you actually have the gun in your hands, it really does feel a lot better. So make sure you guys try that one as well. Moving on, the UMP was also buffed, and what was changed here is its long range damage was increased. So it used to be a 6-shot kill at a distance, which is pretty bad. Pretty much all of the other SMGs are a 5-shot kill at a distance, and that's how they changed it. They buffed it up to a 5-shot kill at a distance now. So it kind of gave it a little bit more damage. You know, the UMP is supposed to be a pretty high damage SMG, and now it plays a lot better. You know, I really like the silencer and range on it. If you guys haven't seen the video I put up about that, about how silencers and range interact with each other, the UMP uses it very, very well. And now that it's a 5-shot kill at a distance, the silencer doesn't seem to have as much of a negative effect on it, and it's pretty useful. So make sure you guys check out that video. But anyway, yeah, UMP, definitely a good gun now. It wasn't a huge change, but it's definitely better. You can notice a difference. Now, moving on, the PM9. this is one of my favorite changes. Now, it's not necessarily the best weapon yet, but it was one of my favorite changes because there was a significant reduction in view and gun kick for this weapon. And as you guys know, I did a refreshing classes video a couple of weeks ago, and I talked about how the PM9 was one of the most powerful SMGs in the game. The only downside was all the kick that it had. Now, the kick and everything is much, much less. There's still quite a bit there. You know, it's still one of the higher recoil SMGs, but it's definitely more usable. You don't have to spray from the hip quite as much. You actually can aim down sight every now and then, and it can be pretty useful. So the PM9 is definitely a good weapon now. Make sure you check it out. I feel like it's one of the most underrated guns in the game, apart from the G36C. Moving on, there's two guns left. The AK47 has had, I guess it's supposed to be like a 50% gun kick reduction. I'm not really sure how people can measure that. I have noticed a difference. Like, as soon as you start using it, you can notice a difference. But the fact is it's still a very high recoil weapon. And when you have things like the ACR or, you know, the M16, the Type 95, or, you know, other things, you can have a much, much more accurate assault rifle than the AK47 even after this patch. So the AK47 is better, but it's still definitely not one of the best assault rifles in the game. And then finally, we had the MP5, which all it got was an increased fire rate from 800 RPM to 888 RPM. And, you know, I don't know. I don't really use the MP5 too much, so, you know, maybe some of you guys will really like this. But, you know, I typically like to use the P90 or the UMP or the MP7, the God gun, or, you know, something over the MP5. So I haven't really noticed too much of a difference there. But anyway, so there you go, guys. Those are the ways that the weapons have been buffed. I really, really like the M16, the FAD, and the PM9 now. So make sure you guys check out those three, specifically the M16. As you can see, I was just going absolutely ham in this gameplay. Thought I was going to get a Moab. I don't know how close I was, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I've got a bunch of great videos coming soon. Make sure you check back on my channel tomorrow because there's going to be a Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer coming out. So yes, be excited for that. We're finally going to be able to see multiplayer gameplay, and just hope you guys enjoyed. So anyway, check out one of the other two videos on screen if you haven't seen them yet. I've got a bunch of great videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and see ya.